Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rufio Phoenix, and today is going to be actually kind of a short video because well, maybe not the next video, but soon we will go on another lengthy video adventure. However, not today. Today I want to talk to you about something that I do have a problem with, something I'm kind of upset with in the gaming community, or at least not the gaming community, the gaming devs, the developers, the people who make our entertainment, our interactive art, right? The interactive art that so many of us know and love and enjoy. I want to talk about it for a minute because it seems to me like I was just scrolling through a store page that would show me like new titles being released soon or titles that are already released that are out for purchase. And I gotta tell you, you're never gonna believe how many reprints, how many reprints there are. Now I'm sure if it's any news to you, if you know anything about the gaming world, I'm sure you do. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's YouTube. Whatever. Um, but yeah, if you've ever played Skyrim, you probably have felt the pain of, oh, here, have another reprint. 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 Oh, here, have another pre-reprint. Oh, here, have another reprint. You know, you get it. You get exactly where I'm going with that one, right? Yeah, I kind of figured you were going to understand that one. Anyway, there are a lot of reprints in the gaming world, and I know that a lot of gaming is rinse and repeat. So there are some jokes to be tossed around regarding, especially considering this one recent new meme that I can kind of relate to. It has the Doge that says, "Look at this dumbass buying the same game every year." Holding up two games. It's actually kind of true, isn't it? It's a little true, isn't it? That is actually objectively true, just a little bit. But but to that end, Ninja Gaiden is supposed to be seeing a completely new reprint. Oh, yay! It's going to be the same game and better graphics. Awesome! It's got better graphics. It's going to look sexy. It's going to be ready for the partaking. But I've already played this game and have lost interest. Sort of like I've played Skyrim a multitude of times, and I've lost interest at this point. I've lost interest so many times out of the day with Skyrim, only because I've played it so many times that I don't want to anymore. It's sort of like that with Call of Duty. Call of Duty does manage to spice it up with a few different changes, but the changes really are sound and game presentation quality. That's about it. That's really all that's changed there. The performance is usually just about as you'd expect. You're going to be expecting some bugs or some different little glitch places depending on what franchise made the Call of Duty of that year. There's usually something. With Modern Warfare, you're expecting something that usually used to be out of the map areas you can get to, or it's going to be somewhere along the lines of crash report errors. Anything with Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, or Treyarch games usually has something to do with, for example, Cold War had, it had the same problem that was released with the full game of Call of Duty World at War so many years ago, where the hitbox registration, the hit detection for console was over here, or for you over here, rather, and here's where your crosshairs are. One of the two sides would be where you were shooting, right? You would shoot this, and you would have it over here. It was dumb. It was really really dumb, and it got fixed in both games, but it's like, how can you possibly release a game that has the same functional deficiency that existed way back in like 2010? You know, like you would think at this point that the developers would figure that out. Um, but yeah, of course, they won't let us forget. They won't let us forget those moments ever. It's about as And yeah, it is just kind of dumb, isn't it? After all these years. You know what I've really been craving to play for a while now? I've been really craving to play some Resident Evil, and it almost never gets released on PC. So, well, it probably is available, but I would have to like really go looking for it. But on console, you can almost always have a sure set way of getting it. With that said in mind, though, a lot of the games that come out these days are mass reprints of things that have already come out. So it's like, hey, game developers, are you looking for an idea? I have an idea. It's not exactly an FPS idea, but it would be a really cool idea nonetheless. Why wouldn't we want to like maybe cater to the cyberpunk since the cyberpunk community has been very well starved off for a long time and is currently being catered to. Why wouldn't you want to create a cyberpunk like racing game? Why wouldn't you want to create a game where you can like drive cyberpunky cars in like a neon city world? That would be hella cool. Why wouldn't you want to do that? There is no game current or that I know of that has this idea or caption system at all. So perhaps that might be a good idea. Probably make a fair decent amount of change with that. $30 for a price tag? I think you could make money off that. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I'm not a businessman. But anyway, it seems to me that a lot of the gaming industry has kind of, well, gone downhill in the wake of not having much in the way of, well, gaming contents to provide. Now, granted, Ubisoft usually comes out with some pretty decent games. For example, Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Assassin's Creed, what was it? What was the one that was before that? I don't remember. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Valhalla recently came out, and I gotta tell you, it was a lot of fun. I've played it. It was some fun. I enjoyed it. It was good. But that's to say that, I mean, like Assassin's Creed, really, you can well, that was a borp. You can factually expect that any Assassin's Creed game is going to have a decent story system, a decent guideline, as well as somewhere that you can expect to take the story from. Like it gives you an aspect, it gives you the character, it gives you interactive storyline, and it gives you a timeline system, which was the whole concept is supposed to be you're thrown into the Animus, and then you end up in like a time period that you are not from, you know, and you get to kind of like learn about that through interactive art. But then again, that's the whole precipice of Assassin's Creed. It's like a history game. It's like a learning history game. And by the way, Assassin's Creed was the reason that the Notre Dame was rebuilt. Yeah. I don't know, I think that there are so many reprints at this point that it's almost impossible to guarantee whether or not we're going to see some decent games that aren't giant reprints. And like this video had a idea in there for you, so maybe it'll see some light, maybe it won't. Who knows? But I hope it would. That's an idea that hasn't exactly been skimmed over before. I would hope. But anyway, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. This one was going to be kind of short because I just wanted to like get this out of the way. There are so many reprints. Ninja Gaiden, Skyrim, Bethesda has a massive reprint function problem. Just there's so many. There's so many reprints right now, and it seems to me that like the creativity in the gaming industry has kind of fallen beneath the bar. But anyway, I'm Rufio Phoenix. Stay awesome and a ninja, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the links in the description to all of the other content sources that I have for you available. See you guys soon. Peace.
Where are